we're going to tour around Hilton Head Island,
Right.
and we're going to see amazing, cool, excellent, and tasty things.
But can we keep it under $60?
Why you always got to be a downtrodden?
Oh, so sorry.
All
But
right.
that's our goal.
So we are out at the Coastal
Discovery Museum.
and it's really cool.
Yeah.
It talks about the first occupants of the land,
Right.
as well as the first explorers to the land.
Yeah, back in the 1500s.
Yeah, so it's awesome. So it talks a little bit about the indigenous people, but also about the visitors who came and were, you know, from Spain and stuff like that.
Right.
It's a huge complex, and there's a lot to do here. There are costs, so we'll talk about that at the end of the video.
Perfect.
There's a first thing, and then there's extra guided stuff too. So we're not
Right.
going to do it all, but we will tell you what the first kind of steps are.
Perfect.
So let's go take a look at the Discovery Center.
Okay, let's go check it out.
And we're standing right now outside the Discovery House,
Right.
which was an old house that was around.
Right. So they've turned it into a museum, and you get to walk around and learn a lot about the surrounding area, which is great.
Yeah, you get to walk around the house, and they've turned it into a little museum inside.
Right.
So it's kind of cool.
And a gift shop. So you want to
Win-win.
get something too, you're all set.
All right, let's go take a look.
Let's go.
We are at the
Osprey Outlook Boardwalk.
excellent. It's a nice long wood boardwalk out to the marsh area. You can see some of the osprey nests are further out. They even
Right.
have binoculars for you to
Check
you
it
know,
out.
check it out. But really nice out in nature, and so
Little-
far it's already
Little dock you could get on a kayak or canoe.
Yeah.
They had it provided. That'd be really
Exactly.
cool. So let's keep going on our adventure.
so far so good.
All right.
So as we're walking along and seeing lots of awesome things, came upon a butterfly habitat. Which
So cool.
we've seen a few of them. It
Yes.
is super cool.
Yeah.
We've seen a few of them.
Actually, looks like there are butterflies in this one.
Yeah, so like our one in Green Bay,
Well, it had a lot.
which had a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll put that link down below. Let's go see some butterflies.
All right, let's go
Make
check
sure they
them out.
don't come out with us.
No.
We're now on the fiddler crab, fiddler on the roof. Am I looking for T'Pol?
Hold on, hold on.
When I was a rich boy.
Fiddler Crab Cove Boardwalk.
Okay. Fiddler Cove.
Crab.
Yeah.
Fiddler Crab Cove Boardwalk.
That's the one. The Fiddler on the Roof Crab
Yes,
Cove
exactly.
Boardwalk.
Yes.
Um,
But that'll help you remember it, sure.
absolutely. Now I want to watch Yentl. Beautiful area. You got the
Yeah.
big trees.
A lot of marshland.
A lot of marshland, which is great for the wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the habitat and stuff like that. And so far, I mean, really awesome.
And the butterfly exhibit truly had butterflies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, it's nice. It's self-guided. You have a map that they give you for free. But you can also do an app on your phone,
Right.
so you can follow and learn a little bit more.
And they have guided tours.
And guided tours.
For a fee, yep.
Yeah, for extra fee, which we'll talk about the costs at the end of the video.
Right. All right, let's move on.
All right. And I left the car keys down there. Can you go get them?
Okay, let's go.
So as we're walking around the Discovery Center Historic Gardens area,
Yep.
You come upon a piece that doesn't look too historic.
Right.
But it does tie into some things we've seen recently, like in Washington, D.C. This is a piece of the Atlas V rocket that disintegrated or blew up.
Right.
And it washed up on shores nearby
In Hilton Head.
in Hilton Head. And they found it. People found it, called NASA, and NASA said, we don't need it. Keep it. So they put it on display here. It's roped off so people don't get hurt. But it's kind of cool to see something that was leaving the atmosphere.
From 2010.
Oh, 2010. Oh, that's 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah. It's got a lot of movie references today.
So far, awesome.
Cool place.
So, just finished our big loop around the Coastal Discovery Museum. Lots of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice to see historic sites, but also the marshlands and just be out in
trees,
nature.
The bushes, the butterflies.
Yeah.
And we even saw a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know which
fun.
one, but a horse. Talked about the cost, and we'll explain that more to you at the end when we go over our budget.
Sounds good.
So let's move on to the next stop.
Let's go.
So we are out at Sea Pines Village.
Right.
Now there is a cost to come in. You can buy a day pass.
Yep.
Put that at the end.
Yep.
With our budget stuff. But it's a great place. In fact, Hilton Head itself is a great place for bicycles.
Yes. Oh, it's very bike friendly.
Yeah, so we brought the bikes through. We're going to ride around Sea Pines. And right behind us is the Hilton Head Lighthouse. Which is iconic for the area.
Right.
The golf course is right over to our left. I'll show you in a second. And it comes up to the lighthouse.
Right. And it's so cool. We used to live on a street that was named Harbour.
Exactly. So we are going to even see if we can tour the lighthouse itself.
All right.
So let's
go check it out.
Go around. There might be a cost for the lighthouse, so we'll see if that fits in our budget.
Yep.
But let's go around Sea Pines and have a nice ride around.
All right.
So you do have a cost to get up to the top of the lighthouse.
Which we'll tell you at the end.
At the end. But there's two costs.
Right.
One for entrance and get a little wristband. And two, physical exertion to climb up the stairs. Now the second part is free. It's just a good workout. So if you're in really good shape, it's almost like nothing. But for me, it was taxing. But you get beautiful views of the golf course, the 18th finishing hole. This is one of the most photographed finishing holes in all of PGA.
Right.
And
the lighthouse is what they aim for on this hole.
It's a good pin. You got a beautiful 360 degrees view, but you get almost 180 degrees of water. So
Yeah.
really awesome up here and worth the cost
Yeah, definitely. But you'll find that out at the end.
when we do the budget. As we're going around Sea Pines, having a great time on the bikes, we stopped at Stony Barnyard Ruins.
It's very cool. So it's really an old plantation house. It's not completely intact, as you'll see from the video, but it just shows you, you know, at least the bones of what it kind of looked like.
The bones.
And then there's some other areas to check out, slave quarters and other places where farms were. I mean, it's kind of a neat little area to check out while you're bicycling around Hilton Head.
Do you want to dance?
So we're
Okay.
going to continue
On the bike.
our bike ride.
And it's nice getting the glimpses of the golf course as we ride around.
Right. Okay, let's keep going.
So we made it all the way around to the tip of Sea Pines to South Beach Marina Village, and there's a lot of shops and restaurants.
And there's tons of bike racks in this area. So Hilton Head and Sea Pines is amazing for bike riding.
Yeah,
it's pretty
definitely.
much all flat. And I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, no, you're perfect. I was just saying it's nice with the golf course, and it's definitely worth the entry fee. And we'll talk about that at the end of the video.
Yes, we sure will. So now we're going to head back to our vehicle and head on out because I feel like some food.
Ooh.
Just wanted to show you guys some cool beach area, and there is parking on the other side of the street, so it's very easy to get to this beach, but decided to catch it at sunset. So it's really beautiful here, and hope you enjoy.
been highly recommended by one of our
Good
viewers.
friends. Yes.
And viewers.
Yes.
One in Hilton Head to go to Al's Aloha Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exactly where we are.
Right.
And we're going to have some food, and we're excited about it.
Yeah. Looking maybe for some poke, maybe.
Maybe.
And
we'll
some
see.
Spam musubi, maybe. Okay, let's go check inside.
So good.
That was a really good poke bowl.
Really good. So we had got 2 poke bowls.
Build your own.
Build your own poke bowls. But we started off with a warm Spam musubi.
Yes, delicious.
Very good.
Yep.
Not as good as yours.
Oh man.
Sliced nice and thin.
Mm-hmm.
Good amount of rice. Great seasoning.
Oh yeah.
It's been marinated, so it doesn't have that Spam taste, but really tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had your poke bowl. What did you have in it? And
Let's
your
see.
build your own.
You've got like 4 categories to go through. So first is your base. So I had brown rice in mine. My protein was salmon. That's what I chose. Then you get to choose 3 vegetables to go with it. And I chose edamame, trying to remember now,
Cucumbers.
carrots and cucumber. And then for sauce, I had a maple teriyaki, which is delicious.
And we put that on the side.
Yep, and then I added on macadamia nuts and pineapple. It was a delicious bowl.
Mine was better. No, mine
What?
was just as good. I started with white rice, then it was sushi grade ahi tuna, really, really flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
I did edamame, and I did carrots.
Yep.
Then I added the macadamia nuts too,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had the maple glazed teriyaki added on top, which was already nice because it's already mixed in.
Mm-hmm.
And then this kind of, I can't even say the name, the seasoning mixture, and it was like seaweed, salt, and brown sugar all mixed together, so it was
Right.
like crunchy.
Yep.
Really tastes nice to give it a little extra texture with the crunch of the edamame, of the flakes, and the softness of the salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, of the ahi. Really good. But I can't say anything bad. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's
It was
a
a
really
good,
good place. We
Our
were
total-
so thankful for that
our
recommendation. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for the recommendation. Our total
Mm-hmm.
for all that food,
Yep.
you'll see at the end of the video. When we
Can't
do
tell
our
them right
budget.
now?
Can't tell them now.
Oh,
Gonna
man.
have to wait.
Okay, it's soon though.
That's
I
right.
promise.
But I think in my head, I have the budget kind of in my head. I think we have room for dessert.
Ooh, let's go check that
Let's
out.
go check it out.
Do you want to dance?
So we just had great food, but we wanted a little something sweet.
Yep.
We were also recommended to this place because they said if you've been to New Orleans, it's pretty close. And since it's
Yeah.
been over a year since we were in New Orleans,
Yep.
felt like it. So we stopped in. We got 4 beignets.
Exciting.
I don't know how much they're gonna cost, but they look
Delicious.
and smell delicious. So
Like they're just coming from the bag
they're
right now.
wafting up.
They're wafting up.
So
Oh.
we'll add that to the budget at the end.
Yep. Perfect.
Let's go home and eat them.
Yes.
What a nice time. A little rainy,
Mhm.
a good time in Hilton Head.
Yes.
Saw a lot of things, got to really utilize the bikes.
Yes. That
That's-
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, had some great views, everything. How do we do on budget?
Okay. Let's go through the numbers. I know that's what all of you want to know.
That's happened.
So first thing, when
Totally.
when we went on our bike ride, we went into a community called Sea Pines.
Yep.
And if you're not staying in that specific area, you actually
And
have
to interject, that's where we started with Sea Pines, where the Lighthouse was, because that was the first thing we did was the Lighthouse.
Right.
But you have to pay to get into Sea Pines.
Right.
So we're going to start with Sea Pines for sure.
Right.
On that, because if you don't pay to do that, you can't. It doesn't matter how much the
you can't
Lighthouse
go do the
costs.
other stuff. Right. So Sea Pines, with your vehicle, it costs $9 to get in.
So there is separate costs. If you just came in on your bike, it would be less costly, but you could bring the vehicle with the bikes, and then you just pay for the bicycle, for the
car.
The car.
Yes.
Okay.
So
and how much was that?
So that was $9.
$9. Okay.
Then we went to the Lighthouse, which is located in Sea Pines.
Yep.
And for the two of us,
The Harbour Town Lighthouse.
Yes. So for the two of us, it was $9.90.
Okay. Put that on there.
Yes.
Perfect.
Then we went to the Coastal Discovery Museum.
Yes. Actually, we did that first in the video, but we'll do it now for our budget.
It's what I have written out, so we'll just go based on what I wrote.
That's my bad for editing.
Well, let's do this. So that museum, for all of that, $0.
Yeah,
it was
that
free.
that was really cool.
Yes.
And as we said in the video, there was extra costs if you wanted to do classes or guided tours, stuff like that. That was added, and it was more personal. But for you, just to walk around, see the history, absolutely free. So that was cool.
It was great. Let's get into important stuff. Food. So the first place we went for food was Al's Aloha Kitchen.
Yeah.
And that
So good.
was really good. So this time we didn't share. We each had our own poke bowl, and we shared a spam musubi. That total was $31. So for fish and Hawaiian food, it was pretty great to come in at 31.
it was for the quality. It was just delicious. So
to be honest,
it was
we
really
could have shared one bowl. So
not knowing the sizes,
amazing.
absolutely.
Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, I agree. So
you can choose so many different fresh ingredients.
and then at the time, I was doing the math in my head, so let's hope I did all right.
Yes.
We went over and got some
Kenny B's
delicious beignets.
Yep, Kenny B's French Quarter Cafe.
So good. How much did those big fluffy beignets cost?
Total was $5.40.
$5.40, which, I mean, they were big hockey puck sizes. They were like bigger than bars of soap. So,
Yes.
you know, it was worth the money, and they were delicious.
Oh, they're so good.
What did that bring us in grand total at the end of the whole Hilton Head experience?
You can do the math. Join us. We'll show you at the bottom. $55.30.
$55.30. So under our $60. So I
Yes.
didn't put us over by getting the beignets.
No, you did not.
And they were tasty. So it
Yes.
was all worth it. So that's good. We were able to do all that good stuff
Yep.
and stay under the $60 budget.
Yeah. Have some food, go to a museum, and ride our bikes around. And
Yeah.
go see a lighthouse.
Absolutely.
See an amazing golf course.
Yeah, those views from that lighthouse were worth every penny.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
We appreciate you watching, and please come follow us on our journey as we keep trying to find places and stay under $60.
Right, and our next stop is
What's our next stop?
Nashville for $60 or less.
All right. See if we can do it.
I know, I don't know. I'm saying I know we can, but I strongly hope we can.
Yes.